Alright, hello again to everybody. So tonight, unfortunately I'm starting way later than I want, but we have a big old sugar maple strand that was felled last week and by a very kind coworker. And his precision is like immaculate, very well done. But anyways, I'm gonna use the saw and chop it up into like 16-inch sections. Hopefully I can eventually sell it as firewood. We're gonna try that. But I don't know, it's pretty thick and it's gonna be a process. So we're gonna get started. Freyja's here with me. Come here, come here, come here. She's like, Mama was laying down. Yes, as always, she's gonna be a part of it and hanging out. So yeah, wish me luck. I hope it goes smoothly. Should be interesting. A lot of chainsawing. So first, we're gonna measure everything out. Okay, so as you can see, very rough measurement, but I'm just taking a, measuring tape and going to 16. Kind of just doing like a very general guided measurement so that, we got an idea when we're cutting. And then hopefully it'll make it go a lot quicker. So I'm gonna do that for the rest of this and then start cutting. Alright. Oh! I just noticed that the saw chain is loose, so I don't know if you can see it. See how much space there is? That's a little too loose, so gonna scrunch. We're gonna try it and okay, I will say, like, I know some things, but I'm not like an expert, so it's always intimidating to be like, I'm just gonna fucking do it, But at some point you do have to just do that. So you can kind of see now that the ends of the teeth can come out just enough that it like barely passes the bar. That's a better tension on the chain, so yeah. Make sure this is tight. You don't want to tighten it too much that you like crack the plastic, but you definitely want it secure. So, should be good. Alright, another thing, I'm just going to treat everybody like they're new to saws, but you have gas that's mixed with like this little oil. I'll show it to you guys at some point. And then you have your bar and chain lubricant. On your saw, you have two different little ports. One is strictly gas and one is the oil, or the lubricant. But every time that you fill up with gas, you also need to fill your bar and chain oil, because otherwise it can really wreck your saw. So it's just something it's good to get in the habit of. So that was the gas. And the bar oil, it always gets everywhere, I swear. Like, even when I try to be precise, it just ends up all over. I'm gonna have to just send some of this because daylight is running short. Alright, we're gonna try to start here because there's a little gap here. So I'm hoping I can do a cut at least and drop it down. But I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. Something that I've just been thinking about that has hit me more and more as I get older is just how easy it is to do things when you're all alone. And then how much you fumble when you're around other people watching you. They say that like matter, when observed, behaves differently. And I believe it, because I swear, when I'm alone, you know, that fear of, oh, I'm not going to do this right, or somebody else is going to see me fail, you know, that doesn't impact me when I'm alone. Woo! Alright, was that the prettiest? No. Did it work? Yeah. Okay. One of my goals that I have for this year is to be better at not letting fear hold me back from doing the things that I want to do and want to try. I think a lot of times it gets overwhelming if you try something and then something goes wrong, and I want to be able to have something go wrong, take a moment, and then move through it. I don't want that to be the end of me trying. I want to be able to breathe and reconfigure a plan. And I know so many people are able to do that, and that's what I strive for. That's what I'm working on personally. Something to keep in mind, you know, if other people can do it, odds are you can do it too. You know, you can learn from what other people are able to accomplish. Just in case it wasn't blaringly obvious. Just a reminder, I am human, I just hit the dirt. So, that sucks. Yes, I know it sucks. So let's just see if I have to sharpen it, probably will. But I'm gonna get that other tool to help move it, because it's like sitting low on the end because it's like indented the earth. So it's just trickier to do without hitting the dirt, and why not do it a way to avoid that, you know? Might as well. Got the tool, so. And I didn't even get it off yet. So we're gonna see if the tool works to pry it off. Hi, honey. Hi. Hello. 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 Never not paying attention. Oh, sorry. Yes. Oh, thank you. That's not gross at all. I love you, girly. We're gonna go get that tool. Yes. Ready? Set? Okay, let's go. Alright. Alright, you got back up. Watch out. Straighten up again. Good girl. Okay, so I do live near Woodland, but these toads, man, every time I swear they have a death wish. Every time I'm doing tree work, they pop up and almost get squished. I just found something cool. If you could see that, that's the female of the stag beetle that I found a while ago. There's a short of the male, and I just found the female. So that's pretty cool. Hope you could see that. Yeah, wow. Neat. She's pretty beefy. She's not very happy with me. Alrighty, here's it all chopped up. I was done for the night and decided to have a nice fire to celebrate getting it chopped up. There's something about fires that speak to the soul Recently I've been going through a transition, a true death and rebirth kind of cycle, and having fires have really been a way to release some of the past for me. There's a ritual to it that has such healing properties, and I know that sounds all hullabaloo, but there's something deep in your bones when you're sitting around a fire that, allows you to process some things that otherwise would maybe remain blocked and stuck and unable to change.